Yes friends, we are on lecture 3, Trigonometry. Just to remind you, I am putting all the theory on the board, all the important points, speaking to you, explaining everything, but kindly register soon, correct your workbook, assignment book and practice book, please, so that if you have difficulties and all and you need more practice, more sums of that type. Otherwise, each and every sum of the textbook I am solving on the board. So this is lecture 3 of chapter Trigonometry. Okay, continuing from where we left. Again, apologizing that if the lecture gets cut in between, we are overcoming difficulties, but everything will be repeated, continuous, and complete chapter will be taught. You will not miss anything. So, going back to trigonometry. Remember 6 trigonometric ratios. They are sine theta is defined as opposite side upon hypotenuse. Again, to get it again back into picture, last lecture I had triangle ABC, right angle was at B, and this was the hypotenuse, this was the adjacent side, this opposite side, and this was the adjacent side. This is our angle of interest theta. So sine theta or sine A means the same thing. Theta is measure of angle A. Now we do not, to make it short form and uniform, we call it sin. We remove the E. We never have to write the full form in the exam, but there is a full form. This is ratio number 1. Now suppose this was 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter and 5 centimeter. You know Pythagoras theorem. This is 3 centimeter, that is 4 centimeter and 5 centimeter. 8th standard, 9th standard we did Pythagoras theorem, so you can check 3, 4, 5 are triplets of Pythagoras. Okay? Let them be any sides, any measure. It has to be a right angle triangle. Then, and of course 5 will be hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the largest side of the triangle. So sin theta is now defined as opposite side 3 centimeter upon hypotenuse 5 centimeter. So when they ask me, give the value of sin A or sine A or sin theta, my answer will be this from the triangle. So if I have the 3 sides, I can find. Now what does this tell me? Now you will learn division in 5th standard. Divide and you will get 5 divides 3.00 point and 5 6 are 30. So this gives me, as you can see, a measure, direct measure that sin is this much. Okay, so I am not writing, you are not required to understand, but that is how I get a value that this is sin of 0. This is not, angle is not 0.6, angle is a function of 0.6. So we have to look at the table, whether we have to multiply, whether we have to square, but we can now find the answer of theta. You are not supposed, you are supposed to just give this answer in the exam, you are not supposed to calculate further. Number 2, cos theta. Cos is cosine, and as I told you, we need 3 letters to remember, standardized, you cannot choose, so this is cos theta. Cos theta or cos of A mean the same thing. This is defined as adjacent side upon hypotenuse or divided by hypotenuse. From my triangle, it is adjacent side is 4 and hypotenuse 5. This is my answer for the exam. When they ask you, they give you 1 mark only to write this much. So you should remember, this is not waste of time. This requires that you should know which sides to take. Again we will revise. I tell you how to remember. I will give you a mnemonic. Now, 3rd ratio is tan theta. Tan comes from tangent. And again we will keep 3 letters, so it will become tan theta. Or tan A. Remember, theta or A mean the same thing. We are indicating the angle. This is opposite side upon adjacent side. Opposite side is 3, adjacent side is 4. This is my answer for cos theta. Again, ratio 4 is inverse. So 1 upon sine theta if I do. Inverse means 1 upon, number goes down, upon 1. Now this is now defined as okay, sine, cos, tan. Okay, now this is defined as cosecant. SC, never forget, don't write secant. SC. Now you see, if I keep 3, it will become this, so I cut the 3 at the end and now it becomes cosec. That's why cosec and sec now look different. So cos is a basic ratio, cosec is inverse of a sine ratio. Now this, we had written here sine theta, opposite of it, now I have to invert, it will become hypotenuse upon opposite side. 1 upon means you invert the number. So here answer again will be 5 and opposite will be 3. Now please check, this is 3 upon 5, 5 upon 3, they are inverse of each other. So your answer is correct. Fifth, now we will invert cos theta. We will call this secant theta. Now secant, I can cut 3, new name will be there, sec. I don't have to keep 6. Okay. Now secant is defined as opposite of cos, hypotenuse upon adjacent side. Now hypotenuse is 5, adjacent is 4. This is my answer. Sixth, I will do inverse of tan theta. This is tan theta is opposite upon adjacent, inverse is adjacent upon opposite, adjacent is 4 and opposite is 3. So I get another ratio. These are the only possible 6 ratios in a right angle triangle. How to remember will be my next step. Again I remind you, sine is always opposite upon hypotenuse, cos is always adjacent upon hypotenuse, tan is opposite upon adjacent. When I invert the 3, 1 upon sine will be cosec, hypotenuse upon opposite. When I invert cos, I will have hypotenuse upon adjacent, and of course the number is the same. And when I invert tan, I will get, okay, name, what to call, cotangent. Cut everything, cot theta or cot A. So once again, just to revise, sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, okay, cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta are the 6 trigonometric ratios I should remember. Now, how do I remember all this? Which is adjacent? Which is this? Which is it? Will be my next part of the lecture. Please give me attention. If you have any difficulties, please practice it 2-3 times. Get into you. This is the ratio of sides. Which sides? The order is important. You can't take any side you like. Because you see, the ratio name will change. Which ratio is asked? Only find that. How to find the others? I will tell you by formulas. Not now. Now we only must learn the ratios and the names. So we will go for the second part. Okay? Yeah. Now, how to remember? So, to but that much I need to remember. What do I understand from such so to This is the trigonometry mantra which you should remember. This I will catch first. Sine theta is opposite side upon hypotenuse. SOH. So, I will go for the next one. Cos theta is adjacent side upon hypotenuse. CAH. So ka TOA. TOA. Tan theta is opposite side upon adjacent side. TOA. Bas, so ka TOA is the only thing you have to remember. In the whole chapter, this will get you more than 80% marks. Now what about the other three? They are inverse. So from here, from the first, I will have, as you have already done, cosec theta is inverse of sine theta. So I have to just put inverse. So I have to put this on top, this as the denominator, hypotenuse upon opposite side. So we don't go on writing 6. You only have to invert the 3. So if you know the 3, you know all the 6. That is the beauty of trigonometry, that only 3 primary ratios are there and 3 are inverse of those ratios. So this is how we will remember. Please remember so ka TOA. That will help you in the full chapter. Instead of memorizing big formula, always which side is so ka TOA. Just 9 alphabets if you remember, and you will be able to remember the chapter. Okay, so this is how this goes. Now we will move to relation between the ratios. Are these separate ratios? Have they any relation? If I know one, can I find the other one? And we will try to see the working on that. Let us start. Now first, I will try to attack tan theta. When I have tan theta, I have been told opposite side upon adjacent side. And when I tell you divide sine theta by cos theta, using my formula or the book formula, opposite side upon hypotenuse divided by adjacent side upon hypotenuse. This is I've just brought that from the table. What so ka TOA? Nothing. Hypotenuse cancel. Will give me opposite side upon adjacent side.